Now, I have not been using a lot of stuff that relies on blood. Yeah, that's right. And so we're going up this. I've not been using skills that really rely on blood, primarily because I wanted to save my blood for healing. So, but see, this only does 110 damage. It does 15 stun damage too. I don't know if you can even stun this guy though. He looks burly enough. Probably not. 110 damage. This is 106. It's not that much less. And it absorbs blood, so helps refill my blood pool when I hit him. So I'm not burning through blood as quickly as I otherwise might be. But I have prowess. Where is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I did level last time, right? And no, I saw the experience up here. Anyway, I burned through my stamina kind of quickly, which is a bit of a problem too. Even though I've leveled the stamina a few times now. Blood capacity. Big thirst. Hard way. See, I don't think I even do any of this. I'm going to be able to bite him. I don't think... Like I said, I don't think you could stun him, so I don't think you could bite him either, really. My ultimate is 5. And then it takes... area 2 meters. So I don't know... How can I tell if this is close or medium or ranged? It doesn't... Because all of them are... Like, there's a gray bar behind all of them. So that just tells me nothing. Like, literally nothing. It doesn't cost anything, but obviously I can only use it once every 90 seconds. So I need to remember to be doing that as I go along. If I can... The area where I fight him is not all that large, so I probably will have an opportunity to hit him with it every so often at least. Okay, so we'll try what we were doing before, except I'm going to try to remember to use 5 to hit him with my ultimate as I go along. At least a time or two. I think at a minimum. Okay, and then G is my blood refill. Okay. Blood refill G and use my ultimate with 5. Okay.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon.
Ow!
The deck shall snap like a hare's brittle bones, newborn. Fergal Bansha, the hand that crushes all. Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Nope. Did I? Oh, maybe I'm hitting 4. I'm not hitting the right key. 5? Nope. Can I only use it once to combat or something? I don't understand. I don't remember. Rap told me something about it and I don't remember now. So, there's that. Nope. Ow. Yeah, he really takes like crap tons of damage. You can definitely see, right, the top bar is his damage bar. He's not take a ton.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name! Foolish Ekon! Slow as a snail! And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle! You found your death in me! Foolish Ekon!
Ow. Ow. Crap.
Slow as a snail! And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle!
Hi, buddy.
To the pit. Slow as a snail! I shall crush you. Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary and needles. Down, stay down. And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle.
Ow.
Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary and needles. Foolish Ekon!
Ow.
I shall crush you. Down, stay down. You found your death in me. Return to your apothecary and needles. Down, stay down.
Ow.
And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle. Your blood is now mine. I shall crush you. Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary and needles.
Ah! Always gets that one, comes around somehow. Always manages to grab me anyway. Still not. Okay.
Down, stay down. I shall crush you.
Oh, okay.
Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary and needles.
Ah! I gotta stop doing that move. That move always gets me hit.
I shall crush you. Down, stay down. Your blood is now mine. Down, stay down.
Ow.
I shall crush you. Return to your apothecary and needles. Your blood is now mine. Return to your apothecary and needles. Foolish Ekon!
I wonder if the stomp only affects in front of him or something, because I was within range of that stomp and it didn't
I shall
get me.
crush you.
I was like in the back behind him.
Down, stay down. Slow as a snail.
He calls me slow as a
I
snail,
shall crush you.
but once you
Return to
understand
your
that shadow
apothecary
attack,
and needles.
like it's not actually that bad. Okay.
Down, stay down.
Fergal is his name. Couldn't remember his name before.
Your blood
Fergal.
is now mine. And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle.
There we go. Got him. Round 2. Extra raised, improved, mutated, deadly version. Defeat the beast achievement. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I think that was what I think that's what my problem was at the end of the last time Somni was. I think I was just impatient. So I was trying to get a bunch of attacks, like 2-3 attacks, and you can't. You maybe the first phase of the battle, maybe you could do that, get a couple, maybe even 3, but once you get to this last section, you really can't. Like you'll notice, for example, I would strike and have to immediately dash away because he would swing right after I struck. So if I got greedy and stayed there trying to poke him a bunch, I would have been nailed. As it was, I got still hit a decent number of times, but ultimately I was able to avoid it enough. All right. I'm going to get carpal tunnel doing that kind of a fight. Let's see if I can rotate this. There we go. That's better. I didn't have my wrist on the table while I was doing that. It was like hanging over the keyboard, but out into the air. So my wrists and arms started getting tired. I mean, I don't normally do that, so I'm not going to get carpal tunnel from doing it one time. But yeah, I got to obviously be careful about that kind of thing. Fortunately, though, most of the fights are not that... They're not as severe or as drawn out, maybe, or whatever as this one was. Okay, so there was a door that I could not go in, one door I could go in, and then these others are nothing, I guess. Seems like it.
It's locked.
Won't open from this side. Yeah. So I got, and actually, I mean, entering the boss arena, I came from up above and dropped down. So that's why I have to go out this way. Apparently that's too high up to teleport to, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, well, that's fine. Bit more smooth? Yeah, I think so. I think having some kind of a modified version of dodge, I think for sure would be good. The same dodge over and over. I mean, I have to like, you know, spin with my mouse, you know, spin my facing with my mouse, and then use that too. And dash is always backwards too, by the way. Well, no, it's not always. If I'm moving forward, then it's forward. But if I'm not, it's backwards. Or if I'm, you know, moving backwards, of course.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
I hope that does not mean I have another boss fight or mini boss fight coming up. Because that would not be good. B is what I do for walking, right? More blood. It's probably blood dripping from the skull that survived the encounter with Fergal, I would guess. Still on the quest to explore the sewers. So even though I just had a boss fight with Fergal, I'm not done, apparently. So, okay, great. Aluminum powder, a couple shillings, okay. Feel like this is probably just a side area. So it's probably okay to go up to this and then just come back. Or maybe not. Because this goes on too. I do think it still to me looks like this probably does it dead well, but it goes both of those. Crap. How's this one go? Is this one just? I wonder if this just is a big circle or something. More bloods. This is definitely. I think, well, maybe not definitely. It seems like this is probably the way the skull went. Don't know for sure, but I don't know what else is down here. If there's something else that Fergal wounded or attacked or whatever, then it might be bleeding also, right? Okay, this is continuing to go down, making me think this is the way that goes on. So let's go back. We'll teleport across. And I'm guessing this is going to loop around. We'll find out, though. Let's take the right fork, actually, first. I don't know if this exactly joins up with the other one or not. Looks like it might, kind of. No. I think it just dead ends here. This path. Yeah. Alright. So nothing up there. This, oh, also starts to descend. So maybe this connects up with the other path. Oops. I can't quite tell if this is connected yet or not. Yep, we just connected. Okay. We just connected it. And we... Yeah, it came from here, right? There's no crate over there. No. Also keep in mind a little bit that
safe we are still. Drink now.
keep in mind too that I'm fighting with specific abilities, which could be different than what other people might
Isn't the blood
use.
of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
The Sewer Skulls territory. Stable. Interesting.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Are you the sewer dog could come off as insulting. So I feel like I probably don't want to choose that. You seem so sad. But then we potentially don't mention Sean. All right, let me try this. Maybe they know each other.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scout.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
I don't trust him. He could be a killer. Can he be trusted? Well, how am I supposed to know? I mean, okay, I don't trust him is clear. He could be a killer, and can he be trusted? I mean... I'm actually not sure. Both he could be a killer and can he be trusted kind of imply that there's an element of uncertainty whether you could trust him or not, right? He could be a killer could imply that he killed and didn't realize it, but he could also just be that he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Can he be trusted? Yeah. That's kind of what I'm leaning toward also. Yeah, I think Ascalon society is, well, it's basically like the Camarilla. I think, honestly, I feel like the Ascalon society might be more akin to, I don't remember what they call it, but you've seen the Underworld movies, I presume. I think it's more like that type of vampire elite rather than the Camarilla. So, because the Camarilla, right, are various clans, well, heads of clans. Well, they're clans, right? The full clans, but the heads gather together and make the decisions and stuff, right? I feel like, though, it's probably closer to like Underworld, where you don't exactly have clans per se so much as just areas where the vampires live, but they all kind of, you have like the in the Underworld films, you had like the all of the elders like Vincent, but you had, you know, all of them. I don't remember their names, but you had the girl who was killed by the werewolves in the first movie. You had Vincent, who of course became the hybrid. You had, Vincent was the main, the leader that was like the elder that was awake during the movie. Anyway, you know what I mean. Like there were 3 or 4, whatever, of the like high up like elders that everybody kind of obeyed. They weren't really different clans. They were just kind of the leadership. They had all the vampires below them. I feel like that's probably more what Ascalon society is akin to, but I don't know, right? I haven't gone into the lore of this game enough and stuff to know whether that's actually right. It could be like the Camarilla. I'm not sure, to be honest. I feel like it's probably more like the Ascalon society, but who knows?
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, that's no, you're right. Underworld ones are the ones with Kate Beckinsale in the cat suit. But do you know, like, have you seen those? Do you know what I'm talking about? How there were the elders who weren't really clan-based, but they were. They were leaders nevertheless, right? More opium. Hey, that's what I need.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
So I guess that's that. But she said on the end to the right, so I guess she meant down this way, probably.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust. Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Okay, so I think we're not going to have any conversations with these average skull that are wandering around. Looks like they just have one line to say, and that's it.
Keep your distance, Echo.
Keep my distance. Excuse me. So sorry, didn't mean to disturb. What is... Oh, and then that goes back down. Okay, I see. Alright. Fergal is gone now. Fergal is no more. They have one less problem without him, as it were. Oops. So is she... No, still not. At some point we'll find her. I mean, she's 11 meters that... Oh, she's on the bottom level, I think. Oh, well, I'll keep exploring up here while I'm here. Oh, hey. I will
I have
refill my blood. Thank you.
thirst for blood.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
So they're not as messed up, right, as the Nosferatu, right? But these guys are still skulls, so they are still kind of messed up, right? A little bit mutated and whatever. But they're obviously not as badly off as the Nosferatu are in terms of looks and stuff. I don't know if going through those doors moves on. We're supposed to talk to Harriet, so let's go. Oh yeah, she's...
How is London?
Oh yeah, you said
I've
that.
not seen beyond these walls in such a long time. So sweet of blood.
You realize I'm a vampire, not a skull, right? You seriously want to fight me? Just kidding.
Ascalon has stalked us for ages upon ages.
Here we go. I guess I need to be careful what I say to her, because she said that her body is weak, but her mind is clever. Supremacy of Econs. I hate it when it does that. It gives you like this little tab indicator, but you can't actually tab to it. You have to... Whatever. Oops. No. Okay, where's here? There we go. Is it? Oh, I bet it's here. Yeah. Origin of the Skulls. Story of Ascalon. Vampire Club. Vampire Factions and Skulls. Well, now I don't know where it is that I... Where did that go? There we go. Supremacy of Econs. It is no coincidence that Econs are the most eminent and most numerous of all vampires. Econs are the true aristocracy of immortals, and, if I may add, they're the only ones able to stay at the top of the food chain. Everywhere I travelled, I only met Econs assuming mortal lives or forming an immortal society. Econs are the most human, most clever, and most educated of all vampires. Don't get me wrong here. I have nothing against more exotic species, like Volokod, who share the gift of immortality with us. Most of them can prove useful if properly canalized toward a clear goal, but they lack the most important trait of all, the ability to mingle with mortals without being spotted. Therefore, the Ascalon Club should only accept Econ of the highest lineage as member of its inner circle. Depending on circumstances, Volkods could be accepted as war dogs or hunting hounds, as long as they obey our laws. Luckily enough, these lesser cousins have a natural tendency to submit and obey their masters. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Okay, so now they say they have a natural tendency to submit and obey their masters. But see, I'm just an Econ. I'm not his master. That's probably why Fergal was willing to fight me. Right? As Ventrue? I don't know. I really liked the Tremere. I definitely really liked the Tremere. What did I play in Redemption? VTM Redemption. I was what's the one where they're philosophers? That group. I don't remember the clan name. That one though. That's what I was in Redemption. Now in Bloodlines, I don't think you can you choose your clan in Bloodlines? I feel like you're already in a clan and you just choose your skills and stuff, right? But I don't remember enough now of Bloodlines to be able to say for certain. Sturdy blood sample. All right, here we go.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
Okay, so you could pick it. Okay, I didn't, it's been so long. And like I said, it wouldn't be a fully blind playthrough playing Bloodlines when I do, although I will play it. But I think I only played like the prologue and maybe a tiny bit into the first chapter was all. So I mostly would be doing it blind. Yeah, so that's good that you could choose. Yeah, in Redemption, it's so story heavy or story focused, like the overall story of the vampire you play, Kristoff. It's so overall story focused that you are the clan you are, but you are able to, you kind of are like a willful child, as it were. That you basically fight against the rules of the Camarilla. You fight against the rules that your clan tries to set. Doesn't mean that you're evil. Maybe they have a specific thing like, you're going to stay out of this, Kristoff, and you're like, screw you, I'm not staying out of this. This is important, or whatever. That kind of a thing. So because of that, yeah, maybe I do something for Halloween. I mean, that would be great. I did VTM Redemption. I started my walkthrough of that on Halloween a couple years ago, I think. So yeah, definitely. Okay.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Wow. That sounds extraordinarily uncomfortable.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Well, not me. I'm a doctor. I care. I mean, I won't cry over you because I don't know you, but I mean, I care.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
Not now, that's for sure.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
All right, Harriet. Well, so she's a skull now. I mean, on the plus side, she doesn't have to worry about disease and stuff anymore. On the minus side, she said it feels like her muscles and bones are all in the wrong place. So there's that. She says she really gets off on the pain, though, so I guess more power to her. If she's in pain, but she wants to be in pain, it's not my right to tell her she can't be in pain. I mean, I don't think it's good for her, and I would tell her such, but...
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
I mean, for a skull, she's actually a little bit pretty. I mean, she got this, obviously, problem on the side of her face and stuff. I think they said that skulls slowly over time, unlike vampires, because, so, if I remember right, so vampires drink blood, or Ekons, I should say. Not vampires. The Ekons drink blood, and so they are able to maintain a human-like appearance because the blood kind of sustains them. I think if I'm understanding right, skulls do not drink blood; they eat flesh instead, specifically flesh of the dead. Because they eat dead flesh, it affects them, and they start getting these decay spots, like over here on her arm, up here on her cheek, and so on. So, unfortunately, there's that side effect on them, right? But she probably was pretty when she was human. And she's still, I mean, for a skull, she's still pretty. I mean, ish, you know. I don't want to make out with her or something, but I'm just saying.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
So they can't actually get out, is what it sounds like. Sounds like they're scared of the possibility of getting hunted and killed on the way out, but also that if they were to go outside of the city, that maybe they'd be hunted down outside. And if you think about it too, right? So the guard of Priwen are not the only vampire hunters, it sounds like. Sounds like they're just general vampire hunters. Guard of Priwen just happen to be like an organized group of people that are hunters, right? So if there are other hunters and they're out like let's say like on farmland or something, they're much more exposed than they are down here in the sewers, right? Down in the sewers, nobody's going to want to go in the sewers. Be like, gross, it's all germy and smelly and it's gross, right? So nobody will want to come down here. So they probably feel safer here because nobody bothers coming this way. And honestly, the hunters probably don't care as long as they're away from the humans. They probably are like, whatever, you're gross, but just stay in the sewers.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skals I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skals.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Deal. I will not betray you. So if I get that option later, I guess I make sure I don't betray them.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skal, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Shornhampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
All right. See you, Bridget.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
She seems nice enough too. Yeah, she's a lot different. She won't talk about her past, so we can't get more information on it, but it does sound like she's had a different path than Skals typically do. And so she's... Are you peeing off the side of the... Hey, Grosso.
How is London?
All right.
I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Embankment sewers. There was this door up here, though. I wonder if this goes to a different... Because I think I could enter it. I also don't know if I've searched this side for crates or anything.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Ah! Okay, this is the way out. Because there are arrows. So I wonder if I should continue to explore the other way then. All right. Let's see what we can find down here. It might be kind of pointless or maybe even not advisable, but unknown. A guy with a flu mask on, or a COVID mask, depending on, I guess we're wrong time period for it to be a COVID mask.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Find out the reason why the terrified young man is hiding in the sewers. Yeah. Seriously. Why are you down here? Don't you know there are econs here? And apparently a swarm of flies. So there's that too. Cannot go this way any farther. Okay, so would I ask the skulls? Maybe I ask old Bridget or something? I don't know. How am I gonna find out? 118 this way. What? But I can't go that way anymore. No, but seriously, I can't go that way. Okay. Go as far that way as I can, maybe? Hey, what's up, buddy?
The vampire hunters will never find us here.
Oh, I see. So the arrows continue that way. So I could still go over there to that room over there. I should probably do that and see.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Oh, bro. I'm your friend. I'm your buddy, man.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Damn Skippy. Trust me. You can trust me. Alright, so I'll come back in a minute here. Let's go see what's farther down this way. Oh, and down below also? Ooh. Hello. I mean, not like I'm going to hit the lottery by coming down here, but still. So when you see the skulls, they're not actually killing people. I mean, they might attack people if people get too close. They're not actually killing people. They're just trying to eat corpses. It's gross, but not evil. So early on, when you see them, obviously, well, and that the fact they attack you doesn't help. It seems like
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
They're much more aggressive and stuff. Oh, maybe this was only available because you didn't know Bridget before. Maybe you would have said it was locked or something. I thought that I saw a white circle there before, but maybe not. Alright, well, I guess we're going to be leaving then.